The Merrell Twins were Koreaboos. As much as the Merrell Twins and their fans try to say they weren't Koreaboos, the proof is there. It proves they were Koreaboos.
And are somehow interpreting those things that are interpreting those like small details into either racist or Koreaboo. And for those of you who don't know what Koreaboo is, basically it's just someone who's really obsessed with Korean culture, and I became pretty much like obsessed with everything K-pop, and it's just someone who's really obsessed with Korean culture to the point where it's like very offensive to that culture.
You straight up look like Asian. Chinese.
Okay, ready? Ronnie's going to act super Asian right now.
Do our selling?
So there's also a non-Korean person who is overly obsessed with Korean pop culture, generally to the point of vocalizing their desires to be reborn as Korean or make themselves seem more Korean. Generally to the point of vocalizing their desires to be reborn as Korean or
that we are like our ancestors do come from the Philippines, but that there is this time where a bunch of people went to the Philippines that were like Korean, Japanese, Chinese, one of those. So we could either be any type of those Asian.
Or make themselves seem more Korean, either physically or by adopting mannerisms and speaking habits. And
now you really look Asian. With the shorter bangs, yeah.
And look at what one of their fans tweeted about Vanessa. I can tell Nessa is really obsessed with K-pop. Her poses is so Korean. As you can see, even their own fans saw how obsessed she was with K-pop. And check the date. Literally only a month after getting into K-pop, and their fans already saw how obsessed she was. And all y'all said I was making things up? Even their own fans saw it. Shake my effing head.
So, no, but 안녕하세요. Annyeonghaseyo is more like the proper way to say hello. Annyeonghaseyo. But since we're like friends, we can say like 안녕. Yeah. But like annyeong also kind of means bye too. So it's like 안녕하세요 and then 안녕. Bye. Goodbye. Like 감사합니다. No, that's not. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. Yeah, 감사합니다. Or 고마워. 고마워. 감사합니다. Do our selling? 감사합니다.
the K-pop community was being represented by Koreaboos on the YouTube Rewind, because we're not. I literally do not fit. I don't have any like. Do not fit. I don't have any like.
I do not fit into the description. You literally did everything the definition of Koreaboo said Koreaboos do. So how did you not fit into the description?
I do not fit. I don't have any like K-pop stuff in my room. Okay, well I do, but it's.
So again, for people who keep saying the Merrell Twins were never Koreaboos, blah blah blah, as you can see, Veronica herself read the definition of what makes a Koreaboo, and they literally did everything the definition said. So by definition, they were Koreaboos. And if you want more details and better explanations, you can watch the full video, Merrell Twins Real Reason they were Koreaboos. But now you all see that the Merrell Twins were in fact Koreaboos, straight from the definition, straight from their own mouth.